House GOP conference had a meeting today where several outspoken Republicans dressed down 13 members of their caucus that have done something that they find unforgivable, unacceptable. No, those 13 Republicans didn't participate in the insurrection, nor did they pose an active threat to democracy. Nope. They're the 13 Republicans who supported the infrastructure bill, voting for better roads and bridges in their congressional districts. And for that, they're in the hot seat for daring to give Joe Biden a win that everyone gets to drive on and use. The House Freedom Caucus continues to vow retaliation against them, even introducing a bill to remove one of them, Congressman John Katko, from his position on the Homeland Security Committee. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy even referred the motion to the Republican Steering Committee. But he also said in that meeting today that those 13 members will not be punished by the party because, quote, now is not the time. You know who else the Republicans aren't going to punish? Paul Gosar. After 9 days of complicit silence, Trump's little Kevin finally spoke publicly about the appalling video Gosar tweeted out to his base of right-wing extremists. That's the video in which Gosar indulges a sick fantasy of murdering a Democratic colleague, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It was inflammatory enough for Twitter to label it hateful content. But all little Kevin had to say was, quote, he took the video down and made a statement that he doesn't support violence to anybody. I called him when I heard about the video. Conspicuously absent from McCarthy's statement was any actual rebuke of Gosar for his conduct. Not a word. In fact, behind closed doors, McCarthy appeared to defend Gosar and his decision not to punish him. According to a political reporter, McCarthy told his members that they should be united on this, falsely claiming that Democrats don't punish their own. In other words, McCarthy defended Gosar and his violent fantasy porn more vigorously than he defended the 13 Republicans who simply want better roads for their districts. And the thing is, it should be easy to condemn Paul Gosar. After all, he's one of the congressmen implicated in the planning of January 6th. He's defended the insurrectionists as, quote, peaceful patriots. He's openly cavorted with known white supremacists on more than one occasion. And he's tweeted memes used by neo-Nazis. But no. The House GOP refuses to hold Gosar accountable. And that's why the Democrats are voting on a bill tomorrow to not only censure Gosar, but also to remove him from the House Oversight Committee, according to NBC News. And while Republicans give Gosar a free pass in Washington, Liz Cheney is being exiled from her party in her own state. Over the weekend, the Wyoming State Republican Party voted to stop recognizing Cheney as a Republican, not because she's not conservative enough or even Trumpy enough. She has a 90+% pro-Trump voting record, but rather because she opposes the big lie and thinks elections should count. It's all damning evidence of just how backwards and weird and extreme this Republican Party has become. They actually are more in favor of someone tweeting out a meme killing one of their colleagues. They think that's okay, but voting for infrastructure is bad and unacceptable because that goes against the party line. And that is why they're the absolute worst.